This is a Jawa's Junkyard Odin's Wrath lightsaber hilt. It's a custom saber inspired by the design of the Orgus lightsaber from the Old Republic. Now this hilt was released as a limited run in 2018, so Jawa's Junkyard released this as a run of 40. And it has some really neat features to it. So it has this gorgeous wood grain pattern in a few different spots, kind of up near the emitter and then also down in the grip section. And then there's a very cool shroud at the top. This is an acid etched shroud, and it was acid etched by Pete Sandoval of Pete's Powder Emporium. So some of you guys may have heard of him before. And there's lots of these really cool features to this hilt, you guys. So we have this overall hilt, which is made of aluminum, and the overall hilt is just under 11 inches long, so it's about 10.75 inches long. And then we have these added features like the shroud and a few additional greeblies. Some of these are made of metal. We also have some resin pieces with the hilt as well. So there's all these really cool details to it, and this wood grain pattern, we'll just kind of do a bit of a close-up on that. It's very detailed, so it's kind of, kind of is shiny, but it was accomplished through hydro dipping, and so that's pretty cool. And there's also this stencil that you can kind of see, and this could add some kind of gold, like a gold pattern on top of the wood grain pattern in the grip area. So now we can take a bit of a closer look at this cool acid etched shroud. And some of these pieces, you guys, I don't have permanently attached yet, so if something kind of falls down, that's why. You can see the great details on this shroud. It's gorgeous. Definitely one of the coolest features of the entire hilt. Very ornamental. Then here's the wood grain pattern. Here is kind of a metal greebly at the top. We've got this kind of widening of the hilt toward the emitter section. And then we have the first wood grain section here. We've got some grooves, a little bit of a taper there. And then there's a kind of a slot here, or a few slots. Here's some of the resin greeblies. And then there's different metal pieces that are attached. I'm kind of holding them in, to be honest. There goes one. Now this is kind of like an activation box. And then here's the hydro dipped, the other kind of wood grain hydro dip section. And then finally we have this pommel. This is a removable pommel. You can see it's got some sound vents in it. So there's kind of the inside. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of most of it, you guys. Pretty neat design. Now I know that any of the Orgus style lightsabers, they're not quite as commonly made. So it's kind of a bit of a niche design, but it also is a bit in demand. So it's just neat to see this hilt being made, and it has a very nice attention to detail with the design as well. So maybe I'll zoom out again. Alright, well here it is, you guys. This has been a look at a Jawa's Junkyard Odin's Wrath lightsaber, an Orgus style lightsaber, and Jawa's Junkyard is a custom saber company based in Australia. So feel free to comment below.